Oh my goodness, y'all. This should be illegal. Having a presentation this early in the morning should be illegal, in my humble opinion. That's where I'm at. Chloe G's here. Hey, Chloe G. Good to see you, my friend. Oh, hoping for some Yokai Watch love here. That'd be pretty cool. You know, I played the first Yokai Watch on 3DS, and I remember liking it. But I don't think I played any of the other ones. But I do remember liking that first one. It was good. Ay, ay, ay. It's so early. The sun's not out. There's crickets outside. Like, it's so early. It's ridiculous. It's not good. Oh my gosh. Hey, good to see you, Amandine van Grunderbeek. For me, it's right at lunchtime, so it's perfect. Yeah. Yeah, I've got friends that live in Europe, and yeah, it's like perfect timing. Here in the States, we're suffering. Chloe G, seriously, I've been waiting years for new stuff from them. I remember when they first came out back in freaking Element. Oh, don't tell me that, Chloe G. Don't tell me you were in elementary school when Yokai Watch came out. I was like an adult working at GameStop. I'm old. Oh my gosh. I'm really just here for Professor Layton. Yeah, that's the main thing I'm here for. Don't get me wrong, Decapolice looks pretty cool. New Fantasy Life is exciting, but Professor Layton is the main thing I'm here for. Need that new Layton in my life. You know? I'm still, like, not convinced it's even real. Like, they announced it during the last Nintendo Direct, and I still can't believe it's real. So I'm sort of hoping that we get like some sort of like more substantial trailer than the teaser that we saw. So Chloe G says, I've actually been thinking about getting a part-time job at GameStop as my first ever job because of you guys. Wow. Yeah, I would say it's probably a good, like, first, like, part-time job. I don't know what it's like to work for them now. I really liked it. When I first started working there as, like, a temporary, like, holiday hire, I really, truly loved that job. So, Amandine says, same, I cannot believe we're getting a new Professor Layton. I can't wait to discover more details. Yeah, it's, like, wild to me, especially, like, you know, like, the way the series sort of left off, I guess, felt so, like, bittersweet, you know? Like, I was sort of comfortable leaving it where it was, I guess, and I wonder if they're gonna work anything from, like, Catriel into this, and yeah, there's just a lot of questions. There's just a lot of questions that I have with this. It's New World of Steam, right? So, like, presumably this will be furthering the story. This won't be like another prequel or anything like that, presumably. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm really, really interested to see what's happening. Oh my goodness. Very surreal. Very surreal that a new Professor Layton is a thing. I kind of hope, I mean, I don't know how likely this is, but there's a part of me that sort of hopes that they wind up like doing some sort of like switch port of the old games to get people sort of prepared for the new one. That'd be pretty nice. What time does it come on? I might not be able to stay the whole time. No worries. It starts in like 13 minutes. But yeah, no worries. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Amandine. Yeah, Luke seemed older in the artwork. Yeah. Yeah, I have to imagine this will be the latest in the timeline. There also isn't all that much more that I feel like we need to know from like the prequel era. So it makes sense. I'm just really, really curious like what we're gonna tap into here. But it sure would be great, you know, if just like they had this like release cadence of like, because I don't know, when Professor Layton first came out, when these games were first coming out, they were coming out like quick. I remember the first game when it came out on DS, I was actually working at GameStop at the time, and I was so taken by just like the art. Like it has this sort of like, the art of Professor Layton is so gorgeous. Like it almost has like a French animation influence to it for me. And I remember just looking at the cover for it and like seeing the reviews and stuff and like Game Informer. I picked it up, and they were releasing these things like less than a year later. You would get a new Professor Layton game. It was basically an annual franchise for a little while. And I really liked that. So like it'd be so neat if they found a way to make these games work on Switch. If it was like, hey, like you get, you know, Curious Village, and then you know, maybe 5-6 months later you get Diabolical Box or whatever, and just like keep a little bit of a cadence going. Because I don't know how far along New World of Steam is, but I'm assuming it's not gonna come out this year. We'll see. So we'll see. Chloe G says, my biggest hope is Yokai Watch 4 in English finally. After God, when did Yokai Watch 4 come? I actually don't know. Yokai Watch 4. When did this come out? 2019, according to Google. So, been a while. Been a while. How many of them did we only get like 2 of them in English, or did we get 3 of them? I remember we got the first one, and then I remember getting at least one more. Because I think they started to do the Pokemon thing, right? Where it was like split, like there was like a, oh my gosh, there was like a bone version and a spirit version or something like that. Am I crazy? Isn't that what they did? Oh my gosh. Yokai Watch 2. Bony Spirits. Right. Yeah, I remember that. We technically got 4. Interesting. Hey, Purple Riolu, good to see you. Oh. I definitely thought I was going to be here talking to myself this morning, so it's cool to see everybody here. Ah, we got Yokai Watch 1, 2, 3, and Yokai Watch Busters. Interesting. I wonder why they haven't localized that other one yet. Those feel like they'd be fairly easy. I mean, you can correct me if I'm wrong, Chloe G, but I don't remember Yokai Watch taking like all that much advantage of the hardware. Like, I don't remember there being all that much like touchscreen stuff. Like, it seems like it'd be fairly easy to port. Because they shut down mostly? Who, level 5? Or Yokai Watch in general? Level 5, you know, it was funny, before this February Direct, Level 5 was sort of like, a lot of people were kind of just presuming that they were like dead, like a skeleton crew. We were hearing all these reports, like Level 5's not going to make any more games and blah, blah, blah. And then this new Direct, they had 3 games in it, you know? Amandine says the studio had some issues and decided to only publish their games in Japan, but it seems like they got back on their feet. Very cool. Well, I hope so, because you know, like I said, I've only played the first Yokai Watch. I remember liking it, but what has become clear to me in the build-up to right now, is I've heard like so many people who are like passionate Yokai Watch fans. So it's very clear to me that people really, truly care about Yokai Watch. So I hope that, you know, I hope that everybody gets their Yokai Watch moment. That'd be really cool. I want everybody to feel the way I felt when the new Professor Layton got announced. And Ghost Trick, which isn't level 5, but I feel like Ghost Trick is kind of in that similar vein. And later today, we're having a Capcom presentation that I'll also be live reacting to. And Ghost Trick is going to be there, and that makes me very happy. So, very excited to see more Ghost Trick. Oh, man. I don't know how many, like, surprises I'm expecting to see from this. They seem like they were pretty, like, forthcoming about what they were wanting to show today, so I'm almost wondering if we should just, like, kind of, because I think we've got what? We've got Professor Layton, Fantasy Life, Decapolice. I think there's an Inazuma 11 game that they're showing. So, oh wait, hang on. The actual level 5 Visions video is live now, so hang on. I'm going to swap over to this. Hold up. Hold up. Stand by. All right. The actual level 5 video is up now, so it's like, let's get over here. Are you live reacting to the Mario movie trailer too? Yes. So what I'm going to do, it's going to work out kind of funny. The Mario movie trailer is happening, the Mario movie trailer is happening at, I think, 2 p.m. Pacific. And then, the Capcom thing is like 30 minutes later. So. Hey, Sean Ashton, morning all. Finally a direct at a respectable hour UK time. Good to see you, my friend. Sean O'Baggins himself in the house. How you doing, man? They might bring Y School. They did have an English name for that. I'm not sure what that is. But yes, later today, Purple Riolu, 2 p.m. Pacific, which is 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. my time. We're going to do Mario movie, and then just in the same stream, I'm going to do them both in the same stream, I think. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't do them in the same stream, just for the VOD, keep the VOD clean. Anyway, I'm going to be live reacting to both the Mario movie direct and the Capcom showcase that's happening. So that'll be here in like 11 hours. I saw that the Professor Layton Twitter account did tweet out about this showcase, saying that I believe they're going to be beginning this presentation with Layton, which is cool. Make sure everything's all good over here. Do I have the volume? Yep, okay. And then turn it up on this side. Yeah, in any case, this will be cool. Let me see if can I hide my cursor? I meant to do that last time. There we go. This will be in Japanese, but I do believe they're providing English subtitles. At least I hope so. I mean, look, I'm gonna watch it regardless. What time is it over there, Sean? What is it? Is it like, it's probably like, what, 11 a.m. or noon or something over there? Dude, there's one live reaction that I was doing where, I was just bored, so I was like moving my camera around. like one of those old screensavers, you know, like when you get like a DVD and the DVD like bounces around, and now I'm just like, I'm always thinking about it. I could sit here and do this all day. It's also 5 a.m. and I'm very tired. So this just amuses me perhaps more than it should. Anyways. Any idea how long this will be? I think they said it'll be about half an hour. Sean says it's 11 a.m. Yeah. Very good. Well, I'm glad you're here, dude. Good to see you. Yeah, I think they said that this will be about 30 minutes in length. So we'll see. I'm hoping the Mario Direct, which really, the Mario Direct later today, I think it's literally just going to be, we're going to get the final trailer. Maybe we're going to get more cast members on a Zoom call. And then we'll get more cast members on a Zoom call maybe, and then they'll roll out like the Mario Day stuff. Like the oh, get the games on sale and pick up the Mario Day bundle or whatever that they're doing. I think we'll probably see that, and I think it's probably going to be like less than 15 minutes. So I'm excited for it though. You know what? I think this trailer will finally, this Mario movie trailer, I think it'll finally be the one to sell me on it. I think they'll finally get me. Maddie Beth, good to see you. 6 a.m. My gosh. Everybody's up early. I didn't think anybody was going to show up to this. I thought I was just going to be here crying about Professor Layton by myself. Yeah, we got Purple Riolu and Maddie Beth here in the same chat, independently of each other. The two hosts of the Gamer Girl podcast that I recommend everybody check out. Everybody's up. Everybody's here. It's like Smash Brothers. Alright, this should be starting any second now. And it's an actual live stream. It's not a YouTube premiere. Oh, you've got a commute to make, eh? Aye. Fun. That's pretty... Purple Riolu, that's where I'm at. I don't know what I'm doing with my life, yeah. I'm like in Rugrats when Stu is like making pudding at 3 a.m. and he's like, because I've lost control of my life. That's me right now. But it's okay. After this, I'll go to bed. And then wake up and do more live reactions. All of my waking moments today will be recorded for the entertainment purposes of the internet. Okay. Let me know how the volume is for everything, by the way. If anything needs to go up or down. Way more hype than it has any reason to be. They didn't have to go that hard.
Level 5の新作発表会 Level 5 ビジョン2023へようこそ Level 5 CEO の日野です
An animated version of the Level 5 CEO
このような姿で失礼します今回のコンセプトは鼓この鼓という文字は鼓動の鼓でもあります新たに生み出される作品たちの鼓動が世界中に響き渡るようにとつけました。
Let me try to move myself
今日の
to
発表
not
が皆さんの心に響くことを願ってい
take
ま
up
す。
so much of the... Since the subtitles will probably be at the bottom.
では前置きはこれくらいにして早速始めましょう。最初は完全新作のこのタイトルからです。
Let's go, Layton. Oh, Decapolice we're starting with.
夢とチャンスの街ブロードストーンその華やかな一面の
Decapolice does look cool
もう一つの顔があった裏社会の悪がはびこる巨大犯罪都市だがそれに燦然と立ち向かう者たちがいた 難事件を解決し町の平和を守る刑事こそ暗闇を照らすヒーローなのかもしれない。逃走車両ペアライト北上ハレイカ201に進入。問題ない。抑え込む。無茶ダメろ。ハーバードに行っても無駄だし。ルート12でシャットアウト。ハーバード。
Oh my god! It's like in Mario Party when Wario loses and he goes, "Oh my god!" Harvard Marks. I love the music.
この事件のパズルを解き明かす。まだ30分も経ってないよ。そもそもこの事件には最初から違和感がある。
Here's the thing, y'all. I love detective games.
プロファイリングの結果出たよ。
この事件の犯人はお前だ。特捜班カール・オックスフォードです。
ミスター・ケンブリッジ、あなたたちの教官よ。
有馬に熊が言ったぞ。
オーケー。
Whoa. This looks sick, actually. This actually looks really good.
武力兵器の使用はデカバングルにかざして申請。
ヒゲジジ、宝石強奪未遂で現行犯逮捕する。面白くなるよ。
Oh my gosh. What? Oh my gosh. What's happening? They all have personas? Totally, Chloe G. I know it's crazy for me to be the one to mention it, but the music gives me Persona 5. Yeah, very Persona vibes, right? Very Persona. This looks sick.
私服を肥やす豚どもは一匹残らず排除する。今日からいよいよ僕たちも刑事になるんだ。
I've never seen something so anime, says Purple Ryolu.
ハーバード。
It's quite anime. Looks really good. Does it have a release date yet?
デカポリスはクロスメディアタイトルとして企画されました。 同時に今回は全く新しいゲーム性の創出に挑戦しています。では、もう少し内容を掘り下げた
cross media title. So like, are they planning to make like an anime? Here we go, baby. All right, let's see. Yes, this is what we're here for, baby. Let's go. Wait, is Layton gonna be in this game? Am I? Hang on. Am I just like, is it early in the morning and I'm just like hallucinating? Was that not the Layton logo just now? What is happening?
新人刑事としてブロードストーンポリスセンターに配属される。そこではバーチャル空間を利用した新世代の訓練が行われていた。現実が完全にコピーされた仮想空間。現実と全く同じように街は動き、事件が起きる。
I swear I saw the Layton logo. I swear I did.
もう一つの現実だった。仮想空間で手に入れる手がかりが現実の謎を解き明かす。しかし謎のハッカーによって世界は大きく変化してしまう。仮想空間のキャラクターデータはトイのデータに置き換えられてしまったのだ。
Yeah, Amandine says it for sure was. What is going on? Purple Ryolu's confused. We're all confused. Did they maybe like start to play the Layton trailer too early by accident or
プレイヤー
something?
は新人刑事となって世界を恐怖に陥れる史上最悪の犯罪者クラウンを追い詰める。
That's what I was kind of thinking, Amandine. It's not uncommon for
ここからは
Layton to have these, you know, there's the whole Ace Attorney crossover and stuff. Like, it would not be out of the realm of possibility. That's what I thought we were about to see.
デカシムによって当時の状況を完全再現している。まずは現場を捜索し、証拠品や犯罪の痕跡を探そう。関係者の証言が有力な手がかりとなることもある。情報が揃っていくと、それを使って事件を分析していく。ここからが推理フェーズの始まりだ。集めた情報や証拠品はエビデンステーブルに置かれていく。関係者たちからの情報をもとにエビデンステーブルから
I like that you can have a Charlie Day, you know, evidence board.
関係図を完成させ、事件の真相を解明するのだ。事件の真相が分かったら、シンキングビジョンで推理が的確であるかを判定する。
Yeah, I figured it was pre-recorded as well, Purple Riolu. I don't know what's going on.
真犯人を指摘し、事件を解決に導け。
Nobody has ever been accused so dramatically in the history of anything.
刑事として冷静に対処しよう。バトルは武力行使だけではなく、犯人の心に訴えかけて改心に導くこともできる。
How's everything sound, by the way? Am I too loud? Is the direct too loud? On my side, the levels look like the direct is maybe too loud, but I don't know. It never actually turns out that way. Let me know if anything needs to change, or if it's good, let me know.
最高ランクの武器使用が許可される。手段を選ばず敵を無力化するのだ。無事に犯人を逮捕できればケースコンプリートとなる。ここまでの説明で刑事としてやっていく上での概要は理解していただけたかな。さあ、今日もあなたの刑事としての一日が始まる。
I mean, yeah, this looks great. I'm into it. But what was the Professor Layton thing? Like, I'm into it, looks cool.
デカポリスはアクションあり、謎解きありの全く新しい作品性を打ち出すべく開発中です。ご期待ください。次は過去の人気作の続編となります。皆さんももう一つのライフを。
So this is fantasy life, I guess. Hey, if it's good enough for Purple Riolu, it's good enough for me. This may be a little sudden, but why not start a new life? Eh, why not? I never played the first Fantasy Life on 3DS, but I always wanted to. Just slip through the cracks.
人々は木を切ったり料理を作ったりモンスターと戦ったりみんな生き生きしてます。おや、ファンタジールに朝が来たようです。それではもう一つのライフを始めましょう。
Yes, yes. New Fantasy Life. Fantasy Life I, the Girl Who Steals Time, I think it's called.
ファンタジーライフアイ。
So we've got that coming as well.
あなたのことを教えてください。
The first one was really great, such a chill game, says Amandine. Proporiolu vouches the first one is so good. Maybe that's one, I wonder how much that is on the eShop. Maybe I should grab the first one. Whip out my DS, my 3DS real quick.
今日のリンゴ赤くて美味しそう。この方は王国兵士のマスターさんですね。最初は皆さん見習いからスタート。
Got my 3DS here.
立派な剣をもらいました。かっこいい。
Boop. By the way, the game currently in my 3DS cartridge slot. I don't know if y'all can see. Professor Layton in the Curious Village. Hey, Sam. Good morning, Sam. How you doing, my friend?
一つのライフを極めるのもよし、すべてのライフを極めるのはなおよし。もちろんサボりたい時はマスターには内緒で。
I hope they keep the going on an adventure feel in this one.
マイペースで自由。気分転換で家具を変えたり。
Ah, got some like town decoration, Animal Crossing kind of stuff. Oh, is there co-op? Looked like there was co-op.
どんな驚きが待っているのか、あなたが見つけ出しましょう。この不思議な島の名はミステ島。ファンタジールの海のどこかに浮かぶ美しい島です。新しい出会いが待つこの島で、あなただけのもう一つのライフを過ごしましょう。ファンタジーライフアイ、ぐるぐるの竜と時を盗む少女。
Nice. That's
愛
exciting.
というコードはゲームの舞台であるアイランドの愛。オンラインでマルチプレイができる。
Ah, it does. Online
そ
multiplayer.
して自分
Very
だけの
cool.
生き方ができるという一人称の愛。さらにもう一つ、他の意味も持っていますが、それはまた次の機会に。
The eye has a fourth meaning, but I'll save that for another time.
ファンタジーライフアイ、ぐるぐるの竜と時を盗む少女は2023年世界同時発売
Global release 2023.
さあ次はメガトン級に熱いこのタイトルです。
Very cool that it has that it's got online multiplayer. That's pretty neat. That, what did that say? Megaton Musashi? I've never heard of this series. Whoa. Here you go, Sam. This kind of looks like it might be up Sam's alley a little bit. Got some mechs. Gundam vibes, right? Crossplay. Looks kind of cool to me. This is coming to Switch as well. I don't know if this is going to be localized. Combattler 5. Yeah, what a transition in game genre, right? Now, is it getting a Western release is the question.
Megaton 級武蔵ワイヤードは武蔵に追加要素を加えた武蔵のインターナショナルバージョンです。PC スチームによる全世界配信。
Globally.
そしてスイッチ、
And apparently this is a new version of the first game, I guess?
これによって大幅にプレイヤー数を拡大し、さらなる盛り上がりを狙います。
Very cool.
次は累計出荷1800
I'm into
万
that.
を記録し、世界中の人に愛されたあのコンビが帰ってきます。
Let's go. A certain duo. Let's go, baby. All right, this is what we came for. Let's do this.
先生、お元気ですか？
Come on. Is this Luke?
先生と離れてもうどれくらいになるでしょうか？こっちはすっかり土地にも慣れて楽しくやっています。実は先生、今日お手紙をしたのは僕の周りでとんでもなく不思議な事件が起きたからです。
Oh my
こんな謎
gosh.
を解明できるのはやっぱり僕とレイトン先生しかいませんよね。多分 わけで事件の詳しい資料を同封しておきました。先生と僕の新たな冒険の始まりですね。では先生のご到着待っています。
And now the letter that spurs it all off is a letter from Luke. There he is.
早く乗ってください。
There's the
ここに
boy.
いてはまずいんです。
Oh my gosh. Do we get any sort of date at all? Do we get anything more?
レイトン教授とジョー
Listen to that music.
さてどんな内容なのでしょうか。
Oh my
ルーク
god.
がアメリカに旅立ってレイトンとルークが
1 year
物
has
語になった
passed.
から
Okay.
1年が過ぎていました。ルークからの手紙でレイトンはまだ見ぬ地アメリカ
So it's not that
チーム
far.
ライソンへの招待を受けるのでした。
Steam Bison America.
そこは万能蒸気機関によってロンドン以上の大きな発展を遂げた驚きの新世界だったのです。果たして
Look at
そこで
this.
どんな不思議な事件が起こったというのでしょうか。今回は謎を解けば解くほど街が発展するなんてことも起こりそうな予感がし
The
ます
more
ね。
puzzles you solve, the more the city will
ロンドンで
develop.
は謎解きの権威として有名なレイトン教授もアメリカでは無名の紳士となってしまいます。一方、ルークはスチームバイソンの街で様々な謎を解決し、その評判により名探偵ルークと呼ばれる人
So
気
now
者。
Luke is the one with like a
そんな二人を
reputation
演じる
here.
のは
Oh my
レイトン教授
gosh.
役に大泉洋さん。新たなルーク役は
Of course, the
今田美
voice
桜さん
cast must return, right?
そして今回の謎開発はテレビなどでおなじみクイズノックが担当します。さて今回のレイトンとルークの冒険はどんなものになるのでしょうか。それはきっと皆さんの想像を超えるものになるでしょう。
Holy crap. That got real fast. Oh my gosh.
今回の蒸気の新世界の物語はシリーズ3作目
Yeah, yeah,
最
yeah.
後の時間旅行の1年後のお話となりま
A
す。
year after Unwound Future. God, Unwound Future is such a beautiful game, you
本
guys.
当にいい終わり方ができたなと満足したことを覚えています。
Yes. Oh, don't
その
show.
続きとなる
Don't
レイトンと
show
ルークの
this.
新たな冒険のアイデアが生まれました。
Oh, what a
今回はレイ
game.
トンとルーク
What
が
a
謎を解くたび
game.
に街が発展していくというかつてない試みにも挑戦します。レイトン役に大泉洋さん、今回のルーク役には今田美桜さん、そして謎開発にクイズノックを迎えたレイトンシリーズ最新作、レイトン教授と蒸気の新世界、レイトンとルークの次なる活躍にご期待ください。最後はこのタイトルです。こんなにも多くのキャラクターを仲間にできるゲームがあるでしょうか。
Last game? Okay, Inazuma 11 is what we're ending on. Oh my gosh, guys, Professor Layton. So we didn't get any sort of release date for it, which tells me it probably isn't this year. But it's cool to have, you know, it's cool to know some story details. Oh man. I didn't realize that the president of Level 5 was the one that wrote the story for the Professor Layton games. I did not realize that. That's pretty cool. Inazuma 11 is the, like, soccer franchise, right? Or the football franchise. American soccer. Yeah. This has been a long-running series, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I don't really know the first thing about Inazuma 11. This is probably exciting for some people, though. Professor Layton, man. I'm still really we're gonna, after this is over, we're definitely gonna rewind and look at that beginning of that trailer. Purple Riolu says, hold up, did this have an anime? Because I might have watched that. Yeah, I think it did. I'm pretty sure Inazuma 11 is like an anime, a manga, like it's a whole thing.
サッカーを忘れようとする主人公、笹波運命。彼がそこで見たのは変わり果てたサッカーの姿だった。再び彼の中で湧き起こる思い。共に戦う仲間を集めてサッカーを取り戻す。
I gotta say, level 5 is doing a good job, like pushing the Switch, like visually. I assume this is coming to Switch, but like their, you know, their games and like their art style looks really good on Switch. Monster of Soccer dominates the whole field. Haru Endo.
5対5のサッカーバトル。フリースタイルで遊べる新たな試合。
I mean, look, this is not my cup of tea, right? But I know there are a lot of people who are really into this series.
縦向き、横向き、攻撃方向、あらゆるスタイルに対応。クイックアクションの設定で。
Just in this one trailer, we saw more story content than Mario Strikers, though. So, if you're somebody who wants to play like a soccer game with story, this might be your thing. Wow. Oh yeah, this basically seems like it's like Inazuma 11 Ultimate or something. Make new friends at the Bond Alley is a heck of a sentence. Pretty hype.
Inazuma 11英雄たちのビクトリーロード
Coming this year?
操作形態を限定せず、あらゆるスタイルでのプレイが可能。過去の全キャラクター約4500人が仲間にできるというシリーズの集大成と言えるものになりそうです。開発途中版を遊んでいますが、操作しているだけで楽しいものになっていますよ。ゲーム内アニメを
I do like the president of level 5 like being a PNG tuber effectively.
過去作1となっていますので、物語をよりドラマチックに楽しめます。より詳しい内容の説明は開発ブログにてこの発表の後に公開する予定ですので、そちらも見てください。稲妻11英雄たちのビクトリーロードは全ての稲妻ファンが満足するものになると思います。
Okay. There are two things that I wanna...
この放送をご覧になっている皆様の中には、レベル5を応援してくださる海外の方々もいらっしゃることでしょう。今回発表した5つのタイトルは、基本的に2023年および2024年に世界同時発売を目指し、言語対応を予定しています。
All of these are being localized.
これはレートンの各
Wow, man, look at this.
タイトルごとに展開エリアに違いが出る場合はありますが、これまで日本中心となっていた戦略を
I love this. Normalize this. This sort of thing where they just like Put it out on Front Street, very transparent. Hey, these are all gonna have global releases. Here are the logos. Like, normalize that, man. It's nice that we don't have to wonder about that, you know? Okay, what I want to do is I want to look at that second trailer from... Where's it at? The second trailer that had that Professor Layton logo on it. I think it is... Not this one. Let's see if we can find the Professor Layton logo. There it is. Look at this. Experience a new kind of crime suspense that breaks the mold from the Layton series. So I'm wondering if all they were trying to say here was just, maybe all they were trying to say here was like, oh, like if you like Professor Layton, then this is like something maybe to keep your eye on, but it's different. It breaks the mold of this. And it could even be from the same team. That'd be interesting. But Chloe G says no yokai watch, but damn, some of this stuff was really cool. Yeah, I thought it was pretty great little presentation overall. It was cool to see more Layton. We're gonna watch that Layton trailer again here in a second. But I definitely wanted to go back and look at this. Because it really tripped me up to see this. And I'd be curious to know what this directly translates to. But yeah, I'm guessing that's all it is. Also, there's some like letters. When it breaks apart like this, look at this. There's like letters and stuff floating around. Numbers. Got a little Matrix moment here. Okay, but let's look at that Professor Layton trailer again. That's what I really care about, alright? Yeah, totally. Yeah, Purple Real Lou. It's like in a movie trailer when it says from the creators of. I think that's what they were going for there. But like us Layton fans are just so hungry. We're like, you can't do this. I love that the events of this game are kicked off by a letter from Luke. And I love that Luke is in America and in just a year has become a famous detective. And I also love that it isn't like a huge time jump, because this could definitely be its own trilogy of its own. They've opened it wide up for more games in this sort of like new era. Luke looked like he was like on the run or something. Please board quickly, we cannot stay here. Like he was like in danger or something like that. Definitely seems to be like some maybe like higher stakes in this one, because there's a God, this music is so good too. The trailer ended with like bullets, I think, if I remember right. I want to stop on some of this here. Yeah, okay. So we're just getting a look at like some past Layton games from Unwound Future specifically. We got a shot here of Layton and Luke in like a steam balloon. The balloon actually almost looks like top hat-ish in shape. I don't know if that's intentional or not. Steam Bison America. Let's get a look at this city here. It looks like pretty run down, at least in this like shot of it here. It's got at least, maybe this is like the slums of the city, like on the outskirts of it. I wonder, and you can see Luke and Layton there in the foreground of that shot, like their silhouette. So I'm kind of wondering if this is going to be like an interactable space. Or at least one kind of like an overview shot. Look at all these like automatons. Like, look at that horse. That horse, like like a aggro buff looking horse. Some kind of like steam powered computer.
どんな不思議な事件が起こったというのでしょうか。
This is what Luke was in.
今回は
Okay, and this is like the airship thing that Layton was arriving
謎を
in.
解けば解くほど街が発展する。
Yep.
なんてことも起こりそうな予感がしますね。
That concept is interesting. The idea that, yeah, the design of the city is really cool. And the concept of the city developing as you're solving puzzles. I wonder how that's going to work. That's really
ロンドンでは
interesting.
謎解きの権威として有名なレイトン教授もアメリカでは無
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
名の紳士となってしまいます。一方、ルークはスチームバイス
They're adding a lot of shots from like past games
さんの街で
also.
様々な
They
謎を
they
解
haven't
決し
revealed too much, which is why I think
名探偵
this is
ルー
ultimately still probably quite early in development.
クと呼ばれる人気者。そんな二人を演じるのはレイトン教授
I'm
役
sure
の
the
大泉
English
洋
voice
さん
cast is returning
新
as
たな
well.
ルーク役は今田美桜さんです。
Okay, so my question is, I'm trying to determine. Okay, this one in the top center here, I was trying to determine if these are new or old puzzles. I'm pretty sure these are old puzzles too. I don't think these are new puzzles. The one in the middle there, I think I recognize. The other ones I'm not so sure, but I'm pretty sure I recognize the one in the middle. Oh, and the matchstick there at the bottom left. The matchstick one, I remember that too. I think that's from Curious Village.
今回の謎開発はテレビ
So,
などでおなじみ
I don't
クイズ
I
マッ
think
プ
they
が
have
担当します。
I think they have been pretty guarded
今回
about
の
what
レイ
they've
ト
shown
ンとルー
here.
クの冒険はどんなものになる
Also,
のでしょう。
hold up a second. Check that out. Look at that character in the background. They're not showing who the character is, but there is a character like wearing this like cloak, clutching like a sniper rifle. Do y'all see that? Right underneath the picture. There's that kind of female character giving us the side eye and profile there. Yeah, I think they're old puzzles. Yeah, Amandine. Yeah, clutching like a sniper rifle there.
今回のレイトンとルークの冒険はどんなものになるのでしょうか。それはきっと皆さんの想像
Yeah, there's like somebody with a bandolier, a sniper, and some sort of like robe.
ものになるでしょう。
You can't quite see their face. You can maybe see like what looks like maybe a smile up top there, but you can't quite make it out. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Anyways,
今回の
I'm very excited about the new Professor Layton game, y'all.
最後の時間旅行の1年後
I
の
am
話
very,
となり
very
ます
excited about the new Professor Layton game. That is going to be good. Okay. Let me start to wrap up here. Y'all, thank you so much for coming out, man. Way bigger turnout than I was expecting. Anybody who's still here before you head out, like the stream if you please. Spiral DJ says, do we know which year and quarter to expect it? They didn't say. They didn't say anything about the year, no date of any kind yet, unfortunately. So I'd love it if they could figure out how to port the HD trilogy to Switch ahead of the new release. Yes, I was saying that, Sean, before we were starting. I really hope that they could find a way to sort of like, if you could take the DS and 3DS games and figure out a way to port them to Switch and release them on like a regular clip every 4 to 6 months or something leading up to the release of this, that would be incredible. Yeah, I think 2024 is likely because at the end of the showcase, he was saying these are all games releasing globally between 2023 and 2024. And I think Layton is one of the few games shown that did not get a 2023 date. It's like one of the only ones that didn't get any sort of date. So I think that low-key confirms 2024 for Layton. So, but man, thank you all so much for coming out, for hanging out this morning. Y'all kept me going. I'm a zombie. like 5:30 in the morning here where I'm at, and y'all definitely kept me going this morning. It was cool to see some of this stuff. It was actually kind of a great little showcase. So yeah, I appreciate y'all. Love you very much. Again, like the stream, subscribe if you haven't already. We do a weekly Nintendo podcast as well. Links to that are always in the show notes. So if you like a good sort of long form, in-depth Nintendo podcast, we have one of those every single Saturday, and we'll definitely be talking about this presentation during that show. So, all right, I'm gonna go to bed. There'll be another live reaction today to both the Mario movie direct, which happens at 2 p.m. Pacific, and then the Capcom showcase, which happens at 2:30 p.m. Pacific. Spiral DJ says, I waited 10 years, I can wait one more. That's right. Look, let it cook. I will wait as long as it takes. I'm just happy it's coming. So anyways, love you all very much. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for liking and subscribing and all that stuff. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.